So in this video here, we're going to talk about additional revenue streams for hosting resellers. We're going to go over a bunch of different examples. We're going to talk about why you should add additional revenue streams, why it's a good thing to consider, how many you should add and so on, and basically just all the considerations around it. And then we're going to cover a bunch of different revenue streams. I'm going to cover all the details and so on and how you can use it for your hosting reseller business. So first of all here, let's talk about why you should have additional revenue streams in your business. It's a great way to grow, but also just to keep adding new revenue streams and so on, providing more services and value for your customers, because a lot of customers out there, they want to have it as a one-stop shop. So they want to have all the services, all the different stuff that they need for their business. They want to have that under the same hood. So it's a really good way to go in, provide different services. So it could be website designs, customizations in different ways. Could be that you have some templates, different levels of services and so on that you can provide to the clients and the guys that you're helping out. So it's a really good way to grow your business. That's the first thing of all. We want to grow our business. We want to provide more values for our customers, because at the end of the day, the more value we provide, the more we will get paid as well. And it's really good to just have an idea of what potential revenue streams can you add to your business. And we're going to cover a bunch of different use cases, but also a bunch of different revenue streams that you can add directly within the same web hosting domain. So the web hosting domain is a very large revenue stream just in itself and a whole area. We don't really need to branch out from it or basically just diversify. We can add additional revenue streams within the web hosting sector, because there's tons of different ones out there, and we're going to cover it throughout this video. And probably the most important reason why you should add additional revenue streams is basically that hosting resellers, or basically just any sales in general, like they have no control over their customers' situation, plan, and also just the circumstances. Like bunch of websites out there, they close down for no reason. Maybe people don't have time for it. It's not generating the traffic that they expected, the revenue that they expected and so on, or they might just lose interest. Could also be that they find another service provider providing more value, but also everything in a one-stop shop. So this is a very important factor that you need to take into account when you're considering adding more revenue streams, and also what types of revenue streams into your business. Because a lot of people, they change plans depending on the circumstances. They shut down the website, close everything down and so on, and we don't want to lose our revenue streams. We want to have additional ones, so we make sure that we have steady and growing revenue in our businesses. So the next thing here is, how many revenue streams do you actually need to have? And it all depends on your situation, and the most important thing of all, how many can you manage? Because at the end of the day, we want to provide services which are quality. We want to provide the highest quality service as possible to our clients and customers, because at the end of the day, we will get paid by the quality and how much value we provide to our clients. So it's really important to think about how many can you actually manage on your own side. It's better to focus on quality compared to quantity, but again, we still need to add additional revenue streams so we can grow our business in different ways, but also just to make sure that we don't lose our customers over time, either because they find another solution or that you're not providing the service that they're looking for. So some people out there recommend you to have around 7 revenue streams or different revenue streams in general. Like you can have your main ones, and then you can have some sub revenue streams depending on the services and so on that you provide. If you have website design, customization, different templates and so on, or just different levels of services that you're providing to your clients and customers, depending on both the size but also their needs. So this is just an average, and it depends on your situation. Like if you're smaller, if you're just starting out and so on, you can focus on less, build quality to start with, and then scale that over time. So we want to focus on actually like building quality, and then we can always scale. You don't have to just start 7 additional revenue streams at the same time. You can just go with a few, make sure those are very high quality, add it into your product suite, and then you're pretty much good to go. You can start to branch into other additional revenue streams and make sure that these are high quality, and then you build this whole one-stop shop. And another thing to keep in mind is that once you have additional revenue streams, could be that a client or someone is looking for a specific service. They find you through that additional revenue stream that you have, and they might act like end up buying all the other products or services that you have in your whole suite. So one revenue stream can act like give you significantly more revenue once the customer is on board and under your hood. We need to make sure that our clients and customers are not leaving us. We want to be this one-stop shop, provide the best value, services for our clients and so on. And we're going to build a very strong business, which is growing fast. So now we know why we should add additional revenue streams to our business to help it grow, but also just how many revenue streams do we need and in what way should we scale it. So let's now just jump straight into it and talk about the additional revenue streams for hosting resellers that you can definitely consider to implement in your own business. So many reseller hosting plans, such as the ones here from Verpex Hosting, they offer extras such as like free SSL for every domain or like subdomain that you have, domain regeneration, and also transfer. It could also be malware protection. However, like there's tons of additional services that you can offer out there as a hosting reseller to bring in more income to your business. Keep in mind that you don't have to do all of the work yourself here. Like you can hire experts in their domains to do the work for you and basically just to fill in where you don't have the time to do the work yourself to add these additional revenue streams. But it could also be some specific ones for customizations, designs, and so on, where other people can help you out. I recommend like creating a landing page that provides like the details of the extra services and revenue streams that you provide, these keywords, and also just the landing page in general for your additional revenue streams. They will also like bring in traffic to your hosting reseller business in general, which is your main income stream. So now let's go ahead and take a look at some of the recommended additional revenue streams for hosting resellers. So the first thing here that you can add as an additional revenue stream is premium support. So you can have different levels of support that you're providing for your customers and clients, because no customer out there is the same and they have different sizes, different requirements, and so on. So it's a good idea to offer support for your clients, but you can also provide more extensive support for those willing to pay extra. You can provide a scale package with the basic support included with the hosting plan, just in general, and also various levels of premium supports, which you can just add on top of that. So clients, they can choose the level of support that fits their budget, but also their needs, because again, no customer out there is the exact same. Another one could be maintenance. So maintenance plans for basically just having updates, backups of your websites, or the additional services that you provide. So you could also like monitor security, remove malware, delete spam comments, and basically just all of that. You can provide several levels of maintenance with various pricing options, so clients like they can choose the maintenance plan that works for them, and this is pretty much the exact same for all the additional revenue streams that we're going to go over. We need to have these levels of different plans because again, we have small business, we have medium-sized business, but also large-sized business. All of those need website hosting. Could also be website migration. So many website owners, they already have a website and they want to migrate it to your hosting plan, and this is a really good way to just get them into your whole product suite. So you could offer like a migration as a service, which is a very good one, because then you pretty much just steal a customer from someone else, you get them into your whole product suite, and you can then sell them your additional revenue streams as well, combined with the main one. Could also be custom integrations. There's tons of different APIs and so on, packages and so on that you can integrate into the website, so you can provide services with custom integrations. Like this could include systems that aren't normally like available within WordPress or whatever they're using, or just some packages and integrations that requires a lot of extra work to set up. And most people out there, like they probably don't know it if they just have a website for their specific business and don't know how it works under the hood. So we have custom integrations, could also be plugin installation. So there's lots of WordPress plugins out there that require very detailed setup, and if you're not working with this on a daily basis, you might not even be able to do it. So this, for example, includes WooCommerce, LMS platforms, BBS Press, BuddyPress, and so on, like all the security, backup, caches, events, appointment calendars, and so on. All of that, when you want to integrate it into your platform and website, it might be very detailed to do. So many of these platforms and plugins, like they require lots of time and know how to set them up correctly. Even if users like to set them up themselves, they might not know how to optimize them or do it in the best way. So users, they might prefer to hire a professional to perform the installation and setup for them, because they can both save a lot of time and then money at the end. Could also be sell child themes and layouts, so all the layouts, designs, custom templates, and so on. So this can definitely be a very good revenue stream to add as well, and this works well as a passive income. You just have to do the main work once, and then you can do the fine tuning, but this is very nice way. You can even just sell the templates out of the box and it will be passive income on your side. And then once you have the themes and the layout, you can offer installation and customizations as well. So it's a great way to change the look and the features of a website by using these child themes. Many child themes, they include demo content that can be imported with a single clip, but most companies, like most people and clients out there, like they have no idea that this is only the beginning of the process and they don't know how to swap it out with their own content. So they need to replace the dummy content and images with their own, and this is also a very good service to offer. Most prefer to change the colors to match their branding, images and so on, all of that need to be imported into the website. You can also install and customize them as an additional service. And then again, we can have child themes, we can have websites, all different types of customizations, designs and so on that you can think of. You can add that as an additional revenue stream. So another one could be website design. Users and customers, they often don't have the design skills, they don't know the good practices and so on, and they can optimize the websites in many different ways that they're not familiar with. They typically just choose a WordPress theme, they go for that, and they install a few plugins that they need, and then they basically just call that a day. They don't know how to do the customizations, all the designs and so on, and the changes, so they basically just settle for less. If they wanted something that can change the look of their website, they would just choose another WordPress theme. You can provide website design as a service, help them stand out from the crowd and build their unique brand. Website design services, like, they become even more needed when users want to build an online catalog, store, or basically just a larger website in general and stand out there from the mass. So once you have done the designs, you can also do customizations, integrations, and so on. So all the WordPress themes and plugins, after they have just taken one out of the box, thought that they can actually just use that and be the best one out there. You can then provide that as a customization. So all the plugin, themes, and so on, they provide lots of features out of the box. But there are lots of times when the website owners need something developed or customized for their own needs. Once you have done that, we pretty much have all the different stuff out there. We need to focus on the website optimization as well. And this is really where we need the experts to stand out there. It's a very competitive space. You can provide optimization options to improve the images, loading speeds of the website, and also just search engine optimization, SEO. Optimizations, they could include like usability, such as color choices, font sizes, button placements, reduced bounce rate, and also just a ton of other possibilities and features that you can go and optimize. You can even optimize the sales funnels to help them improve their conversion rates, so they sell more, because again, the larger, the more they sell, the more they will spend on your side, especially for additional revenue streams. So graphic design, website designs, customizations in any way, how you can help them act like do something that they're not familiar with, because a lot of people, they have websites, they have no idea about what's going on under the hood. So it's a really good way to help your customers, not only hosting the website, but also helping them to optimize them, make customizations and so on, because at the end of the day, this space here is very competitive. We want to stand out if we want to be the best and greatest out there. The last services here that you can provide for additional revenue streams could be marketing templates and also services, but could also be copywriting or content creation, which is not 100% related with website hosting and making custom websites and so on, but it could still be a very nice service to provide on your site. You could even sell domain names or offer training courses. You can have consultations and so on as a service, one-on-one team training and so on with hourly rates, basically just covering everything that your clients need to know about starting and also running their website, but also just how it works in general. So I hope this video here has opened your eyes into some additional revenue streams that you can add to your reseller hosting business, because these are some very good ways to both create a bigger business yourself, help you grow your business, add additional revenue streams and so on, but also to provide more value to your customers. At the end of the day, the more value you provide to your customers, the more they will pay you as well. We want to get them stuck inside our product suite. So in this video here, we covered why you should add additional revenue streams to your reseller hosting business, but also how many revenue streams, what are the advantages and so on. And then we went over a ton of examples. I hope that you're going to use some of them. Let us know down in the comments if you have any other ideas. So this is Nicola from Verpex. I hope you're going to implement some of these revenue streams into your business, and then I'll just see you guys in one of the upcoming videos. Until then, happy learning.